Welcome to my chambers. It is always an unpleasant topic when we're talking about bringing a legal action against the lawfully elected President of the United States. But under the Constitution, the House of Representatives, if they believe the President has engaged in treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors, has an absolute right to investigate the President's behavior to determine whether or not he committed an impeachable offense. That phrase, treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors, is the basis, the sole basis for impeachment under the Constitution. How did all this come about? Well, a CIA agent formerly assigned to the White House became aware of the President's conversation with his counterpart, the President of the Ukraine, during the course of which he said words to the effect of, "I need a favor." The favor he requested was dirt on Joe Biden. Now, why would he want dirt on Joe Biden? Well, if that favor was to help American law enforcement investigate Joe Biden, there'd be no impropriety. But there's no federal investigation of Joe Biden for any crime or any violation of American law. If the favor was to help the president's campaign, it's a very serious issue. Because as we know from the Mueller investigation, in which the president was accused of obtaining favors from the Russian government, it is a federal crime to receive a favor or to ask for something for a campaign from a foreign national or a foreign government. In the context of all of this is the following. In 2014 and 15, Russia invaded Ukraine. It annexed the province of Crimea. 5 years ago, Crimea was a province of Ukraine. Now it's a province of Russia. What once housed Ukrainians in Crimea now houses Russian troops and Russian tanks aimed at the Crimea-Ukraine border. In response to that, Congress votes to authorize federal aid, American aid to Ukraine, and the sale of American military goods to Ukraine. The president holds all this up, even though his Secretary of Defense, his Secretary of State, his Director of National Intelligence, his Director of the CIA, and every member of his National Security Council said, give them the aid. The Russian tanks are aimed their way. But he held up that aid and instead asked for a favor, which arguably was for his political campaign. That was a violation of federal law. That is an impeachable offense. That is what the Democrats are seeking to investigate. A lot of this is surrounded by confusing arguments. Who was worse, Joe Biden or Donald Trump? These arguments are made by the president's supporters. Many of his supporters are people of goodwill who wish him well and wish that the impeachment would go away. But wishing the impeachment to go away will not make it go away. Instead of a frenetic lawyer on television trying to make Joe Biden look worse, the president should present a principled defense if he has one, because the Democrats have a lot of evidence against him. Welcome to my chambers.
Fight the good fight.